Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video I want to talk about the worst 30 series NVIDIA card for mining. 3090. This is another one. The main reason is overheating. You can see right here I have some heat sinks with fans. These are really hot, by the way. I have another one over here because the back plate simply gets so hot, then the card just drops the speed, and so you don't get your performance. And over here I have 3060 Ti, which is the card I like the most for mining, mainly because it's the cheapest and it's basically doing the same speed as my 3070, and this is $100 cheaper, so I will always pick 3060 Ti. I have some more over here. These are from NVIDIA, these are from Dell, and I have right here one 3080, which is not my favorite. I would say it's the second to worst after 3090, but yeah. And so right here I have my 3070 Asus ROG Strix, 3070 Tough, and MSI. Out of all these three, this one is the best. It's got the best cooling. I think it looks the best temperature, the best performance, and well, it's the most expensive one too. Tough is also pretty good. I'd say these two cards are the best. The coolers are amazing. This one is my personal favorite one, and I think it looks cool too. So yeah, I'm gonna go to my computer and I'm gonna talk more about why these 3090s are not worth it. Alright, so these are the pictures of the PCB of the 3090. So this is the front on the left and the back on the right. And so over here you can see in red, these are the memory modules. They have memory modules on the front and they have them on the back. However, they are being cooled by the heatsink and fans on the front, but not on the back. And so the problem is, when you are mining, the temperature of these memory modules on the back are getting really hot, mainly because there is no cooling, and because of that your speed is going down, because the card, in order to save itself, to not burn the modules, is going to lower the speed, and so therefore the speed of your hash rate is going to go down. So even though you paid thousands of dollars for this expensive card, you are going to get the performance of 3080 maybe. I want to do a little bit of a backstory of how this all started, how the cards look like. This is the back of the card of I don't even know how many years ago. Wow, it doesn't look nice, right? So after that they had this nice looking card. I'm going to show you the front. This is the front, so this is GTX 980 Ti. So they started actually making them nice, but only on the front. But the problem with that is the card, when installed on the motherboard, the front is actually facing down and you never see it. And in fact, what you do see is the back, which is this. So manufacturers like Asus and others, they started to put back plates on the back. They would leave some space and they put some thermal pads for additional cooling, but it was mainly for aesthetics, as it looked nice and it would protect the back of the card for accidental touching. And so after that, NVIDIA came up with something like this, and I have to admit, this looks much better than this, right? Yeah. So I'm going to show you the front of the same card. This is 980, GTX 980, and I'm going to compare it to 3090. So you can see right here, these are the memory modules, and you can see how tightly they are packed. I mean, that's one of the problems. So this is 980. They have a lot more space between the modules, so a lot of cooling. But not only that, the card has memory modules on the front as well as on the back. So all the heat that dissipated from the bottom of this module doesn't escape, because on the other side of the board there's another module that also produces the same heat, and so it overheats and it's not being cooled because there is no active cooling on the back. And I'm gonna show you this, which is the advertising of NVIDIA's card, where they talk about how they're going to cool the front of the card, right? All this cold air going in to cool the front, but they say nothing about the back. And so if you actually go to Google and you just type in 3090 heating issues, you will see a lot of articles, and people are just posting problems, overheating, cooling issues, overheating problems. There are a lot. You can see people are just putting heat sinks, like this guy. There's more like this guy or this. So everybody's, well, this is not 3090, but yeah, you get the idea. You just seen my 3090s and you've seen I had the heat sinks, and so the reason I had them is because it just works. I can't run the car without them because my temperatures go down, and yeah, so it affects the hash rate. I'm actually going to show you right here. I'm currently running these two cards, so 3090 MSI and 3090 Zotac. You can see the speeds and the temperatures. So this is the temperature of the chip, but the temperature of the memory is not being shown in iOS. However, this is good speed. If it's running this speed, it means the temperature is within limits. And now, for the end, I'm going to show you the winner of the worst 3090 that there is. There's not just one card, it's Gigabyte. It's just Gigabyte. I personally had this card, RTX 3090 Gaming OC, and I had Vision. So these two cards are bad, but I've heard that Aorus is also bad, is the worst. I've seen hash rate as low as 75 or 76 on this 3090. My worst hash rate was on this card, and it was, I believe, 106. And I couldn't understand why until I discovered the issue with the overheating. After that, I just sold the card. Another main problem with this card that I don't like, and I would like to mention, is that they leak. The thermal pads that they have are bad quality and they leak. So after some time, you will see something that looks like this. You pull out your card, especially if your card is positioned in vertical position, the gravity is going to do the work, and all the oils are going to be on the bottom right here. It does not create any issue with contacts, so it's not a fire hazard. It is safe, so you don't need to worry about that. However, it's ugly. And it happened to both of my cards. It happened to this card, to Vision, and it happened to this card. I didn't want to deal with it. I just wanted to get rid of them as fast as I could. So yeah guys, this is it. This is my short story about my experience and issues I've had with 3090. At that time when I was buying the cards, none of the other cards were available, so I had no choice but to either pick that one or no card at all. So I chose that one. And it's been okay. But after I attached those heat sinks and some fans to cool it, I'm still going to fix my MSI because I had another heatsink there which fell off. I'm going to fix that. But yeah, besides that, those cards been great. If you go with Asus TUF or ROG Strix, those cards are the best. Alright, thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe for more. and I'll see you in the next one.